everyone, Jan again from Thread Garden. I'm back. Sorry for the big absence in videos. Life has just been a bit crazy. Winter time sees me making, fixing, buying and sorting dancing costumes. My eldest is 16 and passionate about dance. It's the competition season, so it's been rather crazy. So my days off, I've just basically try and sort the dance costumes, and that would normally be my video time. So I apologise for the delay. I have been watching FlossTube religiously, not missing out on anything. I just haven't had an opportunity to do a video. You do have to have a bit of sort of space in your life, I think, to be able to video. I know if I've got dancing costumes to sort, I really have to put that above making videos, unfortunately. It hasn't cut into my stitching time though. I do make sure that in the evenings, and if I get any opportunity late afternoon before dinner, I do some stitching. I don't, so basically I put stitching above making videos, so I'm really sorry. Today I'm going to share with you some new stash. I've had a little haul, and so I wanted to show you. I'm sure you will enjoy that, and the next video will be my whip update. I've got lots of progress to show you. Everyone probably knows what this one is. A new Heaven and Earth design I purchased on PDF a few weeks ago. As soon as it came out, I went on and got it. I absolutely have been waiting for this one to be charted as a cross stitch. It's a Heaven and Earth design by Michelle Sayeta, based on artwork by Amy Stewart, and it's called The Secret Garden. And this is the regular format, normal sized chart. There is a supersized version if you want. I don't think I'm quite that crazy. There isn't a mini of it as far as I know. Look, I'm not sure when I'll start it. Gardening is a passion of mine after cross stitch. Cross stitch is probably, I'm a bit more passionate about it than gardening at the moment, but we are in the middle of winter in Australia, so I'm going to get out in the garden in the next month or two and enjoy winter turning into spring. Anyway, this is absolutely why I love the Secret Garden, because it's got my favourite flowers in it, particularly foxgloves. They are my #1 favourite flower. And it's also got roses. I love seed packets, and there are a lot of seed packets. This archway is absolutely beautiful, and there's even a peacock, which I'm dying to stitch. So I will get onto this one time. I do have to finish probably my two current Heaven and Earth designs, which are Minnie, Snow and Alice. Well, it's the other way around actually, Minnie, Alice and Snow White. And I have to finish a quick stitch treasure hunt bookshelf Fox to Dragon, and then I thought I might start this. Obviously it's going to take me years and years and years, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look at all the beautiful birdhouses up the top. There's sort of a Renaissance theme happening in this bookshelf, and down here is like a little she shed, which I'm going to build in my garden, real garden, one time in the next few years. And it's got its own very own she shed, which I think is so cute. There's even a pond with fish down the bottom. The more you look, the more you see, and it's absolutely awesome. So I am thrilled to have it in my stash now. Actually, she reminds me of Alice. I'm going to show you now the next pattern. So the next pattern I purchased, I was enabled by someone on FlossTube, and I have the feeling she had the name Jo or Joanne in her FlossTube title. I know there's Stitching Joanne, but I don't think it was her. Anyway, she enabled me to buy this family tree kit. I love finding out and knowing where I have come from. My family is like 6 generations Tasmanian. But we originated mostly from convicts, sent out from England and Scotland on boats. I want to keep that family history documented to pass on to my family, and what better way than cross-stitching it. This piece is lovely. I think it's rather sampler-like, country style, and also it has maybe a bit of European flavour in it. It's a kit. The company is called Designworks, and it comes with a floss, comes with the Aida cloth, and obviously the pattern. White Aida cloth, it's 14 count. I'm switching out. I will probably do it on a linen. A linen is my preferred fabric, and I will probably get one that's an antique colour. And then actually, I'll have to look at that one day, because this is filled in cross stitch with a cream background. Here it's sort of antiquified, so I think I will do it antique. I don't think I'll keep it white. The other thing is it'll lend itself really well to some variegated threads. The threads that are in it look like Madeira kind of threads. They look very nice, no variegation, but I think the house, the roof, and the grass and that probably could do with some variegation. So I think I might change it up a bit and add some more expensive, maybe Weeks Dye Works cottons. But it's a beautiful pattern, and I would love making it and then passing it on to one of my children. It'll be my husband and my name at this point, and then our children's names underneath. And so I was delighted to find it. I've been looking for a family tree kit for a long time. I wanted one that allowed a fair bit of detail. I don't think there's much point doing one with initials if I want people to know the actual information. I think it's better if they've got a first name, a last name. It's really important. And certainly some dates are important. Dates aren't in these boxes. Maybe I need to think about adding that. But I was very pleased to get this pattern. It wasn't expensive. I think I bought it from the US, and I am totally pleased with it. Not sure when I get it started. It's just going to be there for now, and I'll do it in the future. Now this is a new item I bought from my local needle workshop, my LNS, called A Stitch in Time, which is a beautiful shop. This is a German kit, and it came with a calico bag already made. It's stamped, crosses on it, so I'm stitching it up. I am going to give this away. I'm involved in a fundraiser and we need prizes, and I'm stitching this up and going to give it away. I think it's just so sweet. The threads in it are beautiful. It's very quick. I wanted something quick that I could do that's handmade and something that most people would use and like. It's a German company, Stickbacken, I think is the brand. I can't speak German, so you can all laugh at that. Moving on. I don't know whether I've shown this as part of my haul. I bought it a few months ago when my LNS had a sale of Mirabilias, and I thought, right, I have to get this one. I love the idea of Sleeping Beauty, and the colours in this really popped out at me. The fuchsia with the orange, and the beautiful princess sleeping on the bed with a beautiful through falling off the bed. I just had to have it. I haven't kitted it up. I will finish my current Mirabilia, which is the Enchanted Mermaid. It's not progressed very far since the 1st of January, I'm afraid to say, but I'm going to work on her a lot more once I finish the Prairie Schooler alphabet. I'm stitching the Prairie Schooler alphabet with a really good friend, and we're working on that together, and then we're moving to our mermaids together once we finish that, if that makes sense. So I never had any great plans to stitch on her a lot this year. I just really wanted to start her on January the 1st when everyone else started their Mirabilias, and I'll work on her once I finish my Prairie School alphabet with my friend when we meet up every fortnight or so. So this, oh gosh, so cute. I actually probably like her more than the mermaid, really, in the scheme of things. And what I like too about her, she's grounded. Some of the Mirabilias don't have, the figures are just sort of floating and not grounded, and I think this is beautiful because she is on a bed. So now I'll move on. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to show you is a lovely parcel of goodies that I won in an Instagram prize. It arrived the other day in this beautiful parcel. I can't show you more of it because it's got my name and address in it. So we're just going to get everything out one by one and share with you my fabulous winnings. It was from Happiness is Stitching. Judith is her name, and she lives in the Netherlands. So it was so lovely to get these items. I entered the competition because of this kit. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yes, I have to enter that. Anyone who knows me from several years ago knows that I love the Marjolaine Bastin designs. I did a massive 4-season sampler, which is probably the best sampler I've ever stitched, and it's on my wall framed. It's just beautiful, based on the English countryside with beautiful flora and fauna. And I adore the squirrels. I know they're a pest, but I live in Australia and we don't have squirrels, so I had to get this kit. I'll do it up and I'll frame it or make it a pillow. I was so excited to win it. It's lovely. It comes with a beautiful even weave and the lovely threads, so I was very happy to receive that. It is a Country Cottage Needleworks pattern, and it's called a BEEC sampler. And I do love bees. I do have a soft spot for them, even if I do get quite a nasty reaction when I'm stung. So I can't get too close to them. But isn't this so sweet? It's so beautiful. It's mostly DMC threads. Yeah, it's mostly DMC threads with a few crescent colours and a week's dye works. Love, love, love. I'm going to definitely stitch that. It's beautiful. So I'm off to Sydney for the weekend, and that's quite a flight from Tasmania. Certainly not cheap, and of course I'm going over for a dancing competition, but catching up with some family too. And I'm going to take this, and I thought this is a perfect thing to stitch. I can't take my prairie school outfit because it's massive. I need something though. In the evenings I get a bit bored if I'm in the bed while the little one's going to sleep in the hotel room. I just need something to work on. And this is Hope. Judith was so sweet. She included the white whisper thread from Rainbow Gallery, which isn't called for in the pattern, but I gather she thinks will be so cute for the sheep, and I totally agree. So I'm going to use that white whisper. Another pattern that I showed, the Lizzie Kate one that I won, had this piece of fabric in it, just a raw beautiful linen. It looks like 32 count, so I'm going to use that. I've stolen it out of the other pattern. And this pattern also comes with a poinsettia button, so it would be so cute. So I'm going to start that this weekend. I'm going to make it into a Christmas ornament for myself. So very pleased with that. Nice to have a small project. I'm not one drawn to small projects, except maybe Christmas tree ornaments, but these things are just lovely and I will definitely do them. Something else that was in my past was this lovely little Lizzie Kate pattern, a snippet pattern, stitching forever, housework whenever. Unfortunately, I'm not usually like that. I wish I could be that relaxed about my housework, but I'm not. So I would love to say stitching forever, never housework. But unfortunately it doesn't happen in my house. So this is a pattern I took that came with that beautiful piece of linen I showed you. It does belong to this Lizzie Kate pattern called A Little Beach, and my husband laughed because he said if you say beach the wrong way, anyway, so I'm not going to look at this pattern ever again normally, but I do think it's very, very cute. It's probably a really sweet gift, or something to do for summer. Maybe I need a little summer collection. I do tend to have one cabinet in my living room that I decorate seasonally, so maybe I'll frame it and put it on that for summer, because I don't think I've got any summertime items. And finally, I know my video limit's nearly up on my camera. I got this beautiful packet of threads, pins, charms, and some fabric. I've got my first sparkly opals fabric. Isn't that cute? It's 28 count Brittany. Never ever had stitch on Brittany. Mrs. Milky Bar kids always talked about it. I am delighted to finally have it, and what better piece than pink. So I'm going to have to definitely find a beautiful design for that. 70 Beauty might look pretty good on her. I'm just not sure if it's big enough. Probably isn't, because Mirabilias are massive, aren't they? Then she gave me some lovely Jodie Reed threads. I won't bore you with all their names, but you can just see them there. They're so cute. and she gave me some finishing items. She gave me this beautiful rickrack, which I'll use on the ornament when I make it up. It's got a bit of rickrack around the outside, a bit of lace, and I've got all these sweet charms. My daughter's already claimed the little girl charm, and I love this bird cage. If you can see it in there, there's a sweet bird cage. So, well, I think I have done pretty well with my new stash, and I'm going to enjoy stitching all of those. I hope you too have had a really good stitching time, and I look forward to catching up soon. I'll post a video next week. Bye.